Hey guys, Jennie here from Kingsway Indoor Stadium. It's going to take a global pandemic, but it brought me out of retirement, and I'm here now to take you through a special workout for some special people, and that's our social active seniors. So we're going to do a standing body weight set today. All you're going to need is your towel, some water, a chair if you've got one, also maybe a couple of tins if you've got one. They're not really necessary, but if you've got them, they'll be helpful. You need a wall and a step. And if you don't have a step, that's okay. I'll give you another option for the exercise that utilizes that step. One other thing I just want to say, if you've got any medical issues, if there's anything that you're not sure about, make sure you check with your doctor before going ahead with any sort of workout. Let's get going. We're going to start with some mobilization. So I'm just starting with the ankle joint, working around the ankle. Nice soft knee, draw that belly button in and up, and then rotate the other way. And let's change feet. So working around that ankle joint, and then the other way. And let's place the feet underneath the hips and just little baby knee bends, not too deep. We're just starting to get those knee joints moving. Nice and easy. Again, long through the spine, drawing the belly in and up. Let's take it to the hips. We're going to go round in big circles with the hips. You can do 5 one way, 5 the other, whatever you've got time for. And the other way. And then we're going to bring the elbows in front of us, and we're just going to turn towards the right side, bring it back to center, to the left side, bring it back to center. Feet underneath the hips, again, knees nice and soft. And then we can start to make this a little bit bigger, step a little bit wider, rotate just a little bit more. And then we're going to stay facing forwards. Take the palms out and up, fingertips to temples. And then palms facing down, fingertips to temples and out again. Beautiful, and let's just shake things out around the shoulders. And the other way. And let's just do a little bit of hip opening. So if you need to hold the wall for this, you can. So you just take one leg out and around. Just a few times, doesn't have to be a high lift, and then you're going to do the other side. So don't forget to turn around and use the wall for support if you need to. Okay, let's shake things out. All right, should be feeling a little bit warmer. Let's start to warm things up a little bit. Let's take some heel digs out in front. I've got no music here today because of just using the microphone on the phone to record this. But if you want to put some music on in the background, go for it. Let's take this to the side. We've got a low arm, just a little tap out to the side. Take it at your own pace and breathe. You can start to take that arm a little bit higher. Remember, if you've got any high blood pressure issues, you don't want to take the arms repeatedly over the head. And let's bring it up to knees. Draw the belly in. Tailbone points down, long through the spine. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out for me. Knees up, arms pumping, take it wider. And we're going to shift the weight, transfer, foot to foot, nice and soft. Let's take the arms out to the side and cross in front. Nice and controlled. And we're picking up a bum kick here. I'm standing right on the cover panel, which is what that tapping noise is. 4, 3, 2, 1, and march it out. Now I'm going to stop that there, but if you don't feel quite warm enough to continue, I want you to go through that again. Let's move into these exercises. We are going to start with chair squats. So what we've got today is we've got 8 exercises. You're going to do 10 repetitions, 3 sets, okay? Chair squats to start. So we're going to turn around. I'm going to go quite wide because most of you know I've got knee issues. So I'm going wide, look straight ahead, zip up through that midsection and sit down into that squat. Chest stays lifted. It's like you're trying to take a seat and then you change your mind at the last minute. So you're going to do 10 repetitions there, and then we're going to go to the wall for some push-ups. Hands on the wall, about chest height, wider than shoulder distance, feet underneath the hips, bring it up onto your toes, adjust if necessary, into the wall and back again. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice and strong through that midsection, long through the spine, and you're going to do 10 repetitions. If you're able to take it down onto the floor for those, go for your life. Come down onto the floor, make sure you've got a mat underneath your knees. Okay, we're going to do something called wall angels. Now I'm going to show you face on first, feet underneath the hips. When we take it to the wall, you're going to stand slightly away from the wall, hands by your sides, palms facing forwards. And you're just going to draw an angel like you're a snow angel up and then down again. Okay, so we're going to take that to the wall. So side on, you're standing 3 to 6 inches away from the wall with your heels, but you're going to lean back into it, head onto the wall, palms face forwards. Now try and maintain contact with your arms on the wall as you take the arms up and down. And this is just getting those shoulders working and into the back muscles. And if you want to, if you've got some light weights or if you want to use those cans, you could actually hold those as you do that same move, just to add a little bit of extra weight. Now obviously, again, if you have high blood pressure, you may want to stop the arms just at shoulder height, okay? Beautiful. All right, we're moving on. So exercise number 4 is our wall sit. We're going to utilize the wall again. So you're going to take a seat, bring the feet. I've got quite slippy shoes on here. I hope I'm not going to go anywhere. And heels are underneath, and I am going somewhere. So it should be at a right angle at your knees and your heels underneath your knees, back into the wall, and you're going to hold that for a slow count of 10. I'm not going to go that far because my feet were slipping away from me. All right, ab rotation. So again, if you've got your can, you could use your can for this one. If you haven't got a can, it doesn't matter. Feet underneath the hips. Zip up that midsection. Take your can down to the outside of one of your legs, and you're going to lift it up and over, and you're going to rotate as you move that can up and over. If you don't have a can, just make fists with your hands, up and over. And remember to breathe through these exercises. Ten repetitions. You could do both sides counts as one, or you might want to do each side as one, depends how much time you've got. All right, we've got step ups. Now, you may not have a step at home, that's perfectly fine. If you have, you're going to make sure the whole foot hits the step every time you step up. Make sure you use the other leg to lead at some point. Don't do them all with one leg leading, so half and half. If you don't have a step, you're going to do an easy walk. So forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. And you can add arms to this if you want to. Out, out, in, in. If you're not that coordinated, that's perfectly fine. Beautiful. 10 repetitions. We're moving into the upper body, seated dips. Now, if you have any shoulder issues, this might not be such a good option for you. I'll show you, then I'll give you an alternative. So, you're going to use your chair, send your shoulder blades back and down, fingertips pointing forwards, not outwards or backwards, and you're just going to drop your bottom down and bring it back up again. Now you could do this off a tabletop if you've got one just steady enough, it's not going to go underneath you. Inhale down, exhale up, look straight forwards. Now, shoulder issues might not be the best deal for you. This is where you're going to use your can, one hand. Use the chair to support if necessary. Elbow comes up high, extend, release. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Okay, and again, if you've got heavier weights, your own set of weights at home, then please make use of those. We're going to finish going back to the lower body. Feet underneath the hips. I'm going to step forwards a bit so I don't kick anything. Little knee bend, not too big, and then out to the side. Now make sure your toes stay facing forwards and think about lifting up. So the crown of the head towards the ceiling. So we're not aeroplaning, okay? Nice and long and strong through that center. If you want to use your weights, again for this one, you can. So you could hold your weights, squat, and then that little fly. So there's a few options there for you. Again, 10 repetitions. Now, once you've gone through 10 repetitions of each of those 8 exercises, you're going to do it again, and then you're going to do it again. That's 240 reps all up. And then I'm really, really important, I need you to finish with a stretch. So, hamstring stretch, calf stretch, bring in that upper back if necessary, raise the back heel, drop down slightly, tuck that tail, and as you hold that, you can also take your arm up for your tricep stretch. So make sure you do both sides. Shake everything out. Give yourselves a big clap. Well done, guys. I will be back next Sunday with another weekly workout for the social active seniors. Take care of yourselves. See you soon.